In the previous video, we went through the resource management section, or we started going through it, and I'm going to continue in this exercise here as well. We went through the process of adding a resource from the user's side as well as from the administrator website, or administrator panel, or the CMS. We also went through the process of managing resources, that is selecting from an existing resource, editing it, changing the status to approved, and so on. And this is the example that we use, the SPSS manual by John Brown, just a hypothetical document. Now, let me just bring this back up just to recap one small item. Here we have a couple of things, and I touched on this at the end of the last video. We have the category, and below that we have the subject. You can change the category by going to manage key topics. Okay, on the left, what we call manage key topics, or a key topic is the same as the category where we have reports, documents, technology, etc. The subjects can be changed here on the manage subjects, and both of these essentially give you a list. Alright, now let me just show you really quickly what I mean. Manage subjects gives you a list of 10 subject areas. You can add to it as needed. Won't spend any time on this, just add to it as needed, edit any one of the items, delete if needed. On the manage key topics, it's the same concept of there being a list of categories. Alright, just remember that a key topic and a category is the same thing. However, in this case, if we go to documents, for example, and edit it, we have the name of the topic or category, and we have one additional field, which is the description. The description here, if we go back to the site, go to the resource center, click on add resources. On the key topics menu on the left, I'm going to click on documents, and you will see this paragraph: documents play a role in the construction of social reality, etc. If I go to the content management system, you'll see that that exact paragraph is what's shown here. So that's how you manage key topics. So if you have a resource and you need to add a new category, that's how you add it under key topics. And if you need to add a subject area, you do that under manage subject. You can also remove as well. Below the subjects and key topics, we have manage resource center. Now that essentially allows you to edit the content of the main resource center page. Remember, in the very first video on the resource center, I think that was probably 14A, we went through and I outlined to you that everything on the page could be edited, and this is where you edit it. I'm going to go back to the resource center page, and you'll see resource center, the links, and so on, that can be edited here. Alright, now if we go to the two items below, we have key topic description and manage related articles. Those are just some short descriptions for some of the pages. Alright, similar to how we can edit the resource center page, we can edit, for example, related articles and documents, just the page itself. So related articles and documents here is edited here. Alright, same for key topic description. Below that we have manage send to friend. This is a recurring decimal, so to speak, throughout the site, in that we have spread throughout all of the different aspects of the site itself the ability to send an email to your friends or colleagues when you found something on the site that's of interest to you. So that was in the events management section. It was, I believe, in news and so on, organization management and so on. So here you can simply change the subject line of the message, edit the content of the message, and as I've mentioned in many videos prior to this, the only thing you should not do is change the what's in brackets, including the brackets themselves. Don't delete the brackets. So these are variables. It will take your friend's name, your name, and so on. Let me show you the send to friend feature though on the resource center. Alright, I'm going to go to add resources, documents, under key topics. I'm going to find the one that I just added, SPSS manual, and I will click send to friend. Here I can put, it tells me what I'm going to be adding. I can put my name, my email address, my friend's name, my friend's email address, and the message to my friend. Once I click send, this email is what's sent to my friend. Okay? Next we have the resources approval mail, and this is what is sent out to the person who added the resource document upon approval of the resource. Say, for example, when I added my document, this SPSS manual, on the documents, when I added that document here, SPSS manual, the moment it was approved by the administrator, I was sent an email by the website advising me that it had been added. Next, I'm going to point something else out to you. Now we've completed the resource management menu, but there's one more item in the content management system that's related to the resource center, and that is the What's New management system. Alright, I'm going to click that. I'm going to go back to the resource center, and here we have a link that says what's new in essentially what's new in the resource center. That's what it should say. So I'm going to click that, and it gives me here just the most recent items that have been added by category. So under data capture, there's one item. If I click this, you'll see my SPSS manual. Okay, I should tell you also, on these results pages, you have the option to hide or show the cover image. If you have a page with a lot of information, or you have a very slow internet connection, you have the option here to simply click this, and your cover images will not be shown to you. Alright, there we go. Now let's go back one page. I'm now back on the What's New page, and you'll see here a link that says subscribe to What's New. If I click this, as a user, I will be prompted to enter my name, organization, type of organization, and so on. Right? Once I submit this, my information is then added to the What's New subscriber list, and I will be sent an email when there is new information added specifically to the resource center. So as the administrator, you can add a subscriber here, same information as I just showed you on the front end. You can manage subscribers, that is simply selecting a subscriber from the list, editing, changing, and so on. The What's New description is simply this text here, the name of the link, and that is what is shown. Let me go back. Here, these resources are also sent by email, etc. That's the link, the text here. Okay? And lastly, for the resource center, we have What's New, the What's New mail format. And this is similar to the send to friend email. You can specify the subject. You can put your administrator's email address in here, or any email address of the sender, and this is the body of the email that you can edit. And once again, don't change or remove what's in brackets. So that essentially covers the resource center, the resource management system. For the resource center, it's broken down into this section of the site as well as what's new. Alright, so in the next lesson I'm going to be going through the security features of the site, showing you how to add, remove, and modify users. Thanks, talk to you soon, bye.